Peace is the religion. Love is the language. Compassion is the relationship. Truth is in action. And happiness is a way of living.
I am Kim. I'm a Malaysian Chinese, third generation Chinese in Malaysia. I've been with this spiritual knowledge for 29 years. 29 years ago, and actually even before that, I was searching for truth. And I used to read a lot of books, motivational books, and then I went on to read about Mind Control book from some Indian yogis, and also about autobiography of a yogi. And I think it was one of Paramahamsa Yogananda's book, Man's Eternal Quest, when he talks about if you want to meet the Supreme Soul, he acknowledged Supreme Soul as the Father, Divine Father and Mother. And I tried, I think in my most stressful time, I just sat late one night and spoke to whoever it is up there, just saying, if you are my Divine Father and Mother, help me to find my way back to you. And I've forgotten all about it until 1 year later, when I stumbled into Rajyoga, when I saw this talk on how to become free from stress. And when I came in, I found that the knowledge was very good. And I like it very much, and I was like going into it, trying to find more, understand more. I found the meditation was very good, because I could feel that when I wake up early in the morning and do the meditation, I can experience that buffer of coolness around me during the day while I was working. By the way, my profession was an accountant, and I was living a very stressful life and looking for a way to de-stress myself. And then I found that with this meditation, I became very cool, even though it was a very hot day. And then I continued on, and until one day, my sister, she questioned me and told me that I'm a fanatic. And being an accountant and with a skeptical mind, I kind of got a little bit worried. And so, I just sat down, and then I kind of have communication with God and say, you know, if really you are there, then help me to convince whether if I was actually asking whether if this is the why. Actually, in fact, it was a very funny question, because I asked God, why are you disrupting my plans? You know, if coming here and then, because now I'm, instead of studying for my final part in the accountancy, I was spending day, night and morning going to the meditation center. And then I have a flashback of what I did 1 year ago, sitting out calling to God. So that was my confirmation of conviction of that there really truly is God. And then this is where I decided that, I was encouraged to come to India, and I came, and my first meeting was and I also needed some conviction. So when people were talking about there's God in Mount Abu, I question and wonder whether if he really know I existed. So we have this special meeting for countries from Asia, and I was sitting right in front of him. Although I couldn't go near, I had a thought. I had actually a very small piece of card, which was in a heart shape. And I wrote something, I called him as Baba, thank you for finding me. And then I actually had it in my pocket. So after when he spoke to all of us, and at the end when everybody started to put something, some gifts on the table, I was very shy. I'm wondering whether if if this is really too small. But in any case, I just crawl forward and put my hand with the card onto the table without looking on, but something made me look up, and I saw that Baba was looking at me, watching me, and smiling and saying, "Well, I know you are here." So that was another experience that helps me to build my faith. And since then, I found that this knowledge has. I'm a person who actually, I found that this is the truth, and I was happy to continue my life using this spiritual knowledge in my work, which I worked for 20 over years as an accountant and a financial controller, until finally I was asked to devote my time more for spiritual service. And that's when I left my job. And actually, so my job now is more to help people to connect with God. And it's such a wonderful, actually give an experience for people. And in fact, for this trip, I brought 2 of my sisters with me for this Peace of Mind retreat. Okay.